Hello everybody, welcome to Prudence once again. We will be continuing the Act 1 Scene 2 from the previous video. Here we will be seeing that how Cassius, who was already plotting the evil in Brutus's mind, been successful or not. So Cassius over here asked Brutus that how about a life that's always threatened, always surrounded with fear? And then he narrates a story to Brutus. And the story goes like, once upon a time, in the midst of extremely bad weather, Caesar asked Cassius whether he could dive into the tumultuous waves of the river Tiber and swim with him. Both of them dived and started swimming against the current of the water. But as they were about to reach the destination, Caesar yelled for help to Cassius as he was drowning. Cassius then saved Caesar just like Aeneas. Do you know who was Aeneas? Aeneas was a Trojan hero in the Greek-Roman mythology. Therefore, it has been compared as Cassius is like Aeneas, as strong and powerful, whereas Caesar is like the old Anchises, weak and feeble. So Cassius said that even if he had done such a heroic act by saving Caesar from drowning, still he had to obey Caesar. Still he cannot be overpowered by this act, overpowered than Caesar. Then it discusses about how Caesar was down with fever in Spain. He was the weakest person at that time. But see, this is him who is in power right now. They hear the loud noises again and started discussing about how quickly the power of Caesar was growing. So now Brutus started understanding that what was the purpose of Cassius behind telling all these. So Brutus did not let Casca leave. He asked Casca that what all happened outside with Caesar as he was not there. So Casca narrated that how Caesar was offered the crown 3 times and he rejected it all the 3 times. Now he narrated that how public reacted to it. That was interesting. Every time he rejected the crown, the public screamed in joy. And the third time, Caesar fainted, and the public screamed in sympathy. Why? When Caesar came back into his senses, he could see that everyone's telling, as he apologized after, even just after he came into senses, he apologized that for being so weak and being giving disappointment to them. And then the public's reaction, they started sympathizing Caesar. So this is how he was winning the hearts. This is how he made the public sure of themselves that they want Caesar to reign. So you see the art of manipulation that Cassius was trying to do with Brutus, Caesar did it with the people of Rome. Casca also informed that Marullus and Flavius were put to death as they were removing the scarves from Caesar's images. After that, they left, and we find at the end of the scene Cassius telling his plans about the main plot, about his plan, so how he's gonna prepare it. Let's see what he says. Cassius is telling the audience that however firm a person can be, he can be manipulated if done in the right way. So then he decides to write letters in different handwriting, which will state that how people of Rome wants Brutus to be the ruler and not Caesar. So through the public, the way Caesar won their heart, through the public, Cassius also wants to inject the love for Brutus in them so that they want Brutus to be the king and not Caesar, and this is how he planned to remove Caesar from the throne. We'll see the next video whether he is successful or not. That's all for Act 1, Scene 2. I hope it helped you all. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. Bye bye.